Soldier of Christ, reporting for duty. How's it going, everyone? I hope pretty well. If you're new to the channel, my name's Darius, and I'm a Christian that's looking to speak about the Bible and certain verses that will potentially help you in your walk with life. If you might like this content, after the video, maybe consider subscribing so you can see similar videos to this. I really appreciate it. Thank you. And let's get started. So today's topic is going to be about the rat race, and I'm going to be speaking about it kind of like through the Bible. So let's jump right in. If you go to Ecclesiastes chapter 4, verse 4 through 6, it speaks, "Again, I considered all travail and every right work, that for this a man is envied of his neighbour. This is also vanity and vexation of spirit. The fool foldeth his hands together, and eateth his own flesh. Better is a handful of quietness, than both the hands full of travail and vexation of spirit." A lot of what we do today as far as finding like awards or achievements, a lot of what we do through that is vanity. I guess the same could be said for work. A lot of times people might not necessarily just need the extra money because it will help them and their family. That is the case sometimes, but other times a lot of people do that so they can kind of like feel good about themselves, feel like that they're better than other people. So if, like, let's say if it was between you and your coworker to get a promotion, a lot of times some people wouldn't necessarily be competing against that person to kind of like benefit the reward of maybe like the bonus necessarily, which can also be bad if it's like a greed issue, but it can also be a pride issue if they kind of like they even might try to cheat their way to the top, or even if they don't cheat, it might be kind of inspire their neighbor trying to like put themselves as like a high being, when as a Christian we should be lowly people and we should be humble and consider others better than us, which is what I'd like to get into next. So if you turn to Philippians chapter 2, verse 3 through 4, it speaks, "Let nothing be done through strife or vainglory, but in lowliness of mind, let each esteem other better than themselves. Look not every man on his own things, but every man also on the things of others." So we're supposed to consider others better than ourselves, and we're supposed to humble ourselves. As Christians, we're supposed to serve others. We're supposed to show how we emulate Jesus and to be more like him. So when you see someone that's, or when you're like competing against someone, competition can be healthy, but don't do it to where it's like if they somehow do succeed or they do win, and let's say with the promotion analogy, let's say they get the promotion, don't be upset, don't hate them, as I'm sure they worked hard for it too. So be humble and don't try to seek things as monetary gain or fame gain, or overall just gain to give yourself a better image. Look for ways you can be more like Jesus, and he will reward you in heaven much more than anything that this world can give you. And, that's all I have for today. Thank you for everyone that has subscribed. If you like this content, please consider subscribing if you haven't yet. Give it a like or give it a dislike. Perhaps leave a comment down below, and if someone else you know might like this content, please consider sharing. And that's all I have for now. Thank you so much for watching once again, and until next time, Soldier of Christ, out.